Hello student, the topic is market structure and pricing policy, unit 4. Now let us see first of all the market structure. Market structure is divided into 4 parts: perfect competition, monopoly, monopolistic competition and oligopoly. Now let us see what is market. In economics, market means a social system through which the sellers and purchasers of a commodity or a service or a group of commodities and services can interact with each other. Now let us see what is perfect competition. A market where infinite number of sellers sell homogeneous goods to infinite number of buyers and sellers have perfect knowledge of market conditions. Now let us see the features: the presence of large number of buyers and sellers, homogeneous products, freedom of entry and exit, perfect competition, perfectly elastic demand curve, perfect mobility of factors of production, no government interventions, and firm is price taker. Now let us study the perfect competition. Perfect competition is a market structure in which large number of sellers sell a homogeneous product at uniform price. Firm is price taker under perfect competition. Now let's see in the diagram as average revenue is equal to marginal revenue, how the price is calculated. The intersection of demand and supply curve is the price in this competition. Now let us see the monopoly. Monopoly, there is a single seller. The firm and industry as synonymous. Unique product, no close substitute for a firm's product. The firm is a price maker. The firm has considerable control over the price because it can control the quantity supplied, and entry and exit is blocked. Now let's see in monopoly what happens. It is a downward sloping inelastic demand curve of a monopoly firm. Demand curve of a firm reflects by its average revenue curve under monopoly is downward sloping, meaning that the monopoly firm can sell more at a lower price and less at a higher price. The demand curve of the monopoly firm is highly inelastic. This is because the product does not have any close substitute. Now let us see the monopolistic competition. Multiple firms produce similar products. Firms face down sloping demand curves. Profit maximization occurs under marginal cost is equal to marginal revenue. In the limit, firms compete any economic profits. Now let us see the monopolistic competition curve. Downward sloping highly elastic demand curve of a firm under monopolistic competition. The demand curve of a firm reflects by its average revenue curve under monopolistic competition is downward sloping. The demand curve is highly elastic. This is because differentiated products under monopolistic competition has more close substitutes. Now let us see the oligopoly. In oligopoly of firms, large firms standardize large firms standardization or differentiated products, significant barriers to entry, market power interdependence, and examples are steel, oil, automobile. Now let us see the price rigidity and king-shaped Paul squeezy king-shaped demand curve. This is the segment of the demand curve above the king is highly elastic, and the segment of the demand curve below king is highly inelastic. Now the squeezy argued that an ordinary demand curve does not apply to oligopoly markets and promotes a king demand curve. King demand curve has a king at the prevailing level of price. This is oligopoly markets. Thank you.